A few months went by, and Laura stayed at my house, constantly rotting on my couch and crying to herself. I tried to cheer her up with her favorite candies and watch movies with her, but you don't realize how many movies are centered around couples until you have to avoid them. I was there for her through all the heartache and listened to her vent. She asked me if I could talk to Anthony to get him to take her back, and I told her that she had broken his heart, and that I didn't think there was a way to come back from that. She cried day in and day out. After a while, she started crying less. She asked me how Todd and I were such a good couple, and how he felt knowing about my past. I told her he still didn't know yet, and wanted to tell him on my own terms. She said she didn't want what happened to her to happen to me, and that I should tell him soon. I said it was my relationship and I would handle it my way. After third-wheeling our relationship for months, Laura moved back into her own apartment. She still visited a couple of times a week. She seemed happier when I saw her each time, and I could see that having some space was really helping her. I was glad at this. One evening while at dinner, Todd told me he was glad to see Laura doing better and asked about Anthony. I told him that Anthony was managing, but I realized I hadn't talked to him in a while and said I would call him up the next day to see him. At the end of dinner, the waiter brought me a dessert, but I didn't order one. When I tried to explain that I didn't